Hello, Miriam Slosberg here, and I hope you're doing well. So right now, what I'm going to talk about is I'm going to go over some basics on how to develop an effective social media presence. So the first thing, what you must do in order to be successful with your social media is to start off by creating attractive profiles. Now that's where it starts. If your profiles have nothing compelling in it, you're not going to be able to grow your network. No one's going to give you the time of day. No one's going to notice you. And therefore, your social media efforts are going to be wasted. So let's talk more about this, okay? Alright, so the four profiles I'm going to focus on, or the four platforms I should say I will focus on. It should be platforms, but what I'm going to focus on are Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and LinkedIn. Alright, so let's start off with Facebook. So the first thing you must do when you develop a Facebook account or page, but let's go with account, okay? Let's not get into pages right now. Go select a clean avatar, a picture of yourself. Make it professional looking. I wouldn't go with a cartoon or something that's not professional looking. Either have a picture, really I suggest having a picture, a clean, nice picture of yourself. That's really the best thing to do. I mean, you don't have to be, you don't have to be all dressed up and everything. Just make it clean, make it nice, make it natural. Just have a picture of yourself as your avatar. That's the first thing you must do. And then secondly, you've got to fill in your about area in detail. Talk about your interests, your professional life, etc. Everything that you can think of, even your past, what you went through, anything. If you had you've got a story to tell it in your about area. People are listening. They want to know. They want to know who you are. They want to know what you've been through. They want to relate to you. That's right. They want to relate to you. So whatever you can think about, as long as you keep it clean and professional, but also honest. Just be honest. People want to know you. And be sure also to add your website or other profile links and other contact information. So make sure that's all filled up. Okay? And then, once you have that all set up, you can start adding some friends. And you can go to AdMe groups. There's a bunch of AdMe groups if you want to start growing. I suggest you start growing, but the thing is with Facebook, you've got to be really careful, because if you start adding friends way too fast, then they're going to put a block on you. So just be very, take it slow. Add maybe, 5 friends a day, start that off, and then next thing you know, they'll be easier on you and you can become a little more aggressive in time, but not too much. They're very strict. Alright, and here's the other thing, very important, post intriguing updates often. That's, even before you have a lot of friends, I would just keep posting updates, but make it interesting, share interesting pictures, post interesting facts, just make it compelling, okay? Don't complain, don't say anything negative. No one wants to hear that. Just post interesting stuff. Post funny stuff. Just whatever interests people. Okay, so that's basically a quick little overview of what you need to do with Facebook. So I'm going to say again, make sure you put up a clean avatar, a professional, I suggest you have a picture of yourself. Make it nice and clean. Alright, and natural. Make sure you fill your about area in detail. Talk about yourself, what you've been through. Oh, and also your education. That's something I forgot to add. Whatever you can think of, add it. People want to know. Even your award, what awards you've won, what organizations you're part of, everything that you can think of. Add your websites. Add friends, but very slow, and post intriguing updates often. And when I say often, maybe, start with 5 times a day and then take it from there, and you can always increase it. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Twitter. Okay, So here's the thing with Twitter. The difference is Twitter, it's a microblogging site, and it's you're meant to give out all kinds of information, but let's not go there yet. Okay, I'm jumping ahead. I do apologize. Okay, so with Twitter, you can either use your Facebook avatar, or you can just select something else. I have a different Twitter avatar. I don't have the same avatar for my Facebook as I do for my Twitter. So, make sure it's clean as well. I mean, I think with Twitter, you can get away with, having your business logo as an avatar, or something that represents, what you like. But I don't know. I don't really suggest it. Unless it's your business avatar, I guess that's fine, but I strongly suggest that you have a picture of yourself, even on Twitter. Okay, so now, with Twitter, the profile is very limited. It's 160 characters, so that's basically one short sentence. So in one sentence, describe yourself, okay? Just, you don't even have to use a sentence. Just use commas or whatever, even hashtags are fine. If you're a mom, if you're a blogger, if you're a writer, if you're a business owner, put that in. Just don't even have to make it a complete sentence. Just put all that in. People want to know you in a nutshell on Twitter. Just make sure it's filled up with all that, because that's what people like. That's the first thing they do when they look at your Twitter profile. They want to see who you are, and that's the first thing they do is read what you are. So just put everything that you can about you in, if you can make it, under 160 characters. Alright? Okay. So that's what you need to do. Start tweeting before you start following. So start off with 5 times a day. Make sure you're tweeting intriguing stuff that other people would like to read. Useful information, even quotes. Quotes are good. But just make sure you tweet often enough. Start off with 5 times a day, and then start following like-minded people, and next thing you know, some of them will be following you back. So that's the overview of Twitter. Okay? So again, select a clean avatar. Describe yourself in your profile. Very important. Put everything that you can think of in a small space. Tweet often, and start following people that you want to follow. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Google+. The first thing you gotta think about is don't forget about it, because a lot of people tend to forget about Google+. They say, oh, okay, I keep forgetting that I have a Google+ profile. No, you've got to use it because it's quite important. It's really growing, so just make sure that you don't forget about it. Just like Facebook, use an avatar that's clean, just like Facebook. I forgot to put that there. Fill your profile as much as you can, okay? Just fill it up, and you can put your links there, your contact information. You'll see when you create your profile, you'll have an area for all that, okay? You'll know. So just put everything that you can about yourself. People are looking. So create circles and add people, and others will add you back or follow you back. And post at least one, this is important, one public post a day, and make it compelling. And the reason I say that is because this way, if your posts are not public and they're only within your circles, no one's going to know except for those in your circles. But if you post it publicly, others will see it that aren't in your circles, and these people may want to start following you because they're interested in what you're posting. So yeah, make it compelling. You can even post the same stuff that you post on Facebook and Twitter. Okay? So just make sure you take care of Google+. Alright, now I'm going to talk about LinkedIn. Now, I'm not going to go over everything about LinkedIn, because that's an entire course in itself. But anyway, I'll just tell you right now. Make sure your title is optimized, meaning just make sure you just tell everyone what you do and where you are located. Make it as professional as possible. If you're a business owner, what is your business? What do you own? What is your role? And what is your niche? You know, people are looking at that. And then be sure, once you put all that, put in your current professional, like what you're doing currently, and put your past as well. Make sure as well you add a detailed summary about your business or work. That's very important. I see a lot of LinkedIn profiles and it's empty, and it's just drives me nuts. I guess they just don't know. You got to fill in a detailed summary about what you do. All right. And also, very important, elaborate on your past work. What did you do? What did you do in your what did you do in your past? Like in your previous jobs, what did you do? What was your work? And be sure to add your skills. That's also very, very important. You know, people want to know what your skills are. Because this way, if they see that you're good at something, you never know. That could mean business for you as well. But either way, it's very important that you do all that. And if you're a professional, you must have a LinkedIn account. If you don't, that's a big mistake. So, alright, now, here is, this thing is not working. Come on. There we go. Alright, so here's the meat and potatoes. I already went through some of this. So I was saying you've got to add people or follow people and begin to network. That's where it all starts. You have complete profiles, you add people, follow people, and begin to network. And it's like I said before, with Facebook, you've got to be really, 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 really careful, because they're going to put a ban. And you know what? Same with Twitter. You can't follow a bunch of people at once either. That's going to suspend your account. So just make sure you add people, but at the same time, don't go crazy with it. And the second thing is, once you start building your network, and I even suggest this actually should be first. Before you add too many people, just add compelling status updates or tweets, because if you don't, no one's going to care to follow you. So yeah, do that first, and next thing you know, people are going to be seeing that, and they're going to like it, and then you'll get more followers that way too. And the most important thing is talk to people and be social. That's right. Don't just, post things all day. Talk to them. Talk to your followers. Talk to your friends. Show interest in them. And next thing you know, your network's going to grow. And it all started from you having nice, compelling, and complete profiles. I hope this little tutorial helped you, and I hope you learned a little something about creating an effective social media presence, because the profile, good profiles, complete profiles, that's where it all starts. Okay, thank you, and you take care. Bye-bye.